Macedonia have faced a great influx of migrant and refugee passing through the country, coming from Greece and trying to go further west in the Western European country, mainly Germany, Sweden and so on. The biggest influx was during 2015 and 2016 when per day would come up to 11,000 refugee people on the move. Majority of them, around 49%, were vulnerable categories, mainly families with small children, single mothers, including a huge number of unaccompanied and separated children. In that period, the country have set up two transit centers, one on the south border with Greece and one on the north border in Greece, and there were set up different kind of services provided to these people, but mainly it was organized transport of the migrants and refugees from one side of the country to another side of the country. But what happened later on was that officially on 8th of March, the so-called Balkan route, where Macedonia was placed, was officially closed due to EU agreement set at that period, and any kind of transport or any kind of movement of people, refugees, was forbidden in a way.
1500 мигранти кои што останаа затечени, затворени во овој транзитен центар. Бројката на деца беше голема, сите тие имаат своји потреби, своји желби. Тука веќе се јави потреба, отворена порта заедно со ТРД-ЗОМ да направи една структурирана програма по која што ние ќе се водиме како тим и ќе ја спроведуваме заедно со децата. Многу ни беше битен оној прв невербален контакт. Одевме кон тоа да изнајдеме начин, модус како да им се доближиме, како да им влееме доверба, како да ги убедиме дека ние сме тука за нив и тука сме да им помогнеме.
Основна цел ни е тука психосоцијалната помош и поддршка на лицата бегалци, вклучувајќи жени, ранливи категории, деца и непридружувани малолетни лица, кои што ги вклучуваме како едни од најранливите во оваа цела рута. Имено станува збор за млади лица на возраст претежно од 14 до 16 годишна возраст, деца кои што го напуштаат својот дом и патуваат сами, кои што најчесто се неинформирани, значи доаѓаат кај нас и најчесто кажуваат дека немаат проблеми, а всушност тие се тие што имаат најголеми проблеми. Работата со нив е специфична и оди постепено, значи сепак тоа е долготраен процес кој што бара многу работа и залагање, значи сето тоа оди постепено, суптилно, без некои драстични напади, врзнив или драстични разговори, бидејќи оставаме простор самите да се отворат кон нас.
ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਟੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਕੈਂਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਇਲਾਜ ਵੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਕੈਂਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਟੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਗਰ ਮੈਂ 4 ਮੰਥ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਕੈਂਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੋਈ ਪੇਪਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਪੈਸਾ ਹੈ
One of the biggest dwelling places for these refugees and migrants was the north side of Macedonia, villages Vaksins and Luena, which we called as a grey zone. And we call it grey zone because mainly this is a place where people, there were not many actors providing any kind of assistance for refugees in that area. So that's when we decided actually that it's very much needed to respond to this situation, mostly to this huge gap of unidentification of unaccompanied boys. And there were many boys which were traveling alone or were traveling in a group with unknown men, and thus being exposed to danger, to violence, even to cases of trafficking.
ऐसी वैसी कुछ नहीं हुई एक बारी माफिया चढ़ी ही पीछे ਕਿੰਜ ਬਣੀ ਮੈਂ ਗੇਮਾਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਬਰਫ਼ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਪਈ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਫੁੱਲ ਬਰਫ਼ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਪਈ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਗੇਮਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਹੈ ਮੇਰਾ ਪੈਰ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
When we noticed that the situation is rather grave, especially during the winter season when the temperature was below 20, when there was a lot of snow, when a lot of people on the move have been found freezed, and exhausted outside in the open field. That's when we decided that actually we have to set up a mobile teams that could help those people.
Our activities are focused on the providing humanitarian aid on the field, and we are doing daily border monitoring and also observations, visit the space and the place where we see like potential place where the refugees can transit through Macedonia. Now in this place, we are here on the old factory. It's a potential place where the refugees are transiting. They use this place like, let's call it like safe space where they can stay, where they can rest, have some calm place for them till they organize themselves how they will continue.
We have set up also a safe space in the village of Loiana on the main road, which was mainly used by people on the move. The idea was for them to act as the humanitarian aid that we have. For the period of December till mid of May 2017, the team have assisted around 1,500 people. Around 20% of this number were women and children.
Неизбежно е да спомнеме каква е таа врска што се гради тука со овие луѓе. Значи, покрај некои биле пократок временски период, некои се задржале можеби и подолго, меѓутоа таа врска што имаме изградено со нив е уште присутна и трае. Некои веќе се стигнати во посакуваните дестинации, не радуваат некои веќе кои што веќе добро се снашле таму, не радува многу.